Hello, and welcome back to another episode of CLIPCast. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm okay. Let's.
It's the last episode of the year.
Yeah.
Of this terrible year.
We're a great year. We are recording this on the 28th, so right a few days before New Year's.
Yeah.
Yep, and a few days after Christmas.
It's really weird to think how long we've been doing this for, and the year is almost ending.
To me.
Yeah. We've been doing it for
around it's not.
9 months.
We started in March.
Yeah, it's almost a year.
Wow.
Just
it's crazy.
Time
so
really flew by.
Florentine's birthday is going to be close to CLIPCast's birthday.
Yeah.
True.
It's crazy how me and Maria aren't...
Anniversary, I guess.
It's crazy how me and Maria aren't tired of this yet.
Right?
We still had some time.
Wow.
What are you talking about, JP? We love this.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's crazy to see how it has evolved. The first episode had nothing to do with what we're doing now.
Yeah, no.
Even the structure of it.
Yeah, the model changed
exactly.
completely.
Different. Yeah. And we would take so long to record at the start.
Oh God, we would laugh for a whole hour before we could do anything.
This is not even us being dramatic. Our first recording was
3
2
hours.
hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, it was.
I thought it was longer.
Usually it was about 2 hours, but I feel like there was one
2 hours
that
and a half or something.
must have taken 2 hours and a half, something like that.
Yeah.
It was so long.
And it wasn't even a full episode. It was clips of certain.
But that's what made it take so long, because these ones we just record in one take, but those ones we did many different cuts and voice lines, and it wasn't as fun.
Every cut.
JP, do you remember in the first episode they were like, okay, we need to have something that is CLIPCast is known for. That is our thing. And we were like, what could it be? And then we got the hello.
Yells hello.
I don't know when we got the hello. Was it on the first episode? Did I do that on the first
episode? It was on the first episode.
It was?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
After the first hour, you've decided. You started every take with hello. We're like, fine.
Yeah.
And we used to say something else a lot as well, when we're starting a new sentence. What did we say?
You said enjoy.
And
enjoy.
Now, up next.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
And
I always say
that. He used to always be like, stop saying that, guys. You've said enjoy for 50 takes now. Say something else. And we'd be
what
like,
else do I say? I want the people to enjoy it, so I say enjoy.
Up next is Mr. Weeks. I hope you hate this next segment, everyone. What?
Yeah, I wanted to say that. I think I must have said that at some point.
At one point, yeah. But yes, today we're here to talk about... What are we here to talk about today?
Our expectations for 2021 and our resolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
Can I just
Which I've never done. Have you guys done?
What do you mean?
New Year's resolutions? It's not a thing my family does.
Not very officially. I think about it sometimes, but usually no, not really.
I mean, I guess it's that thing oh yes, this year I'm gonna try and do this, but it's never following it strictly, I have to do this thing this year or I will die. It's just
No, I think most of the times when people make resolutions, they usually don't. I think not. There must be 1% of the people that actually follow their resolutions for more than a month or two.
Oh, that's sad.
It's true.
Probably true.
I guess it depends on the resolutions you set. No.
Yeah, but
you can't be too ambitious.
The standard ones are really vague. The ones people always talk about is I'm gonna go to the gym, and they're like,
I gotta get fit, and then 1 month
after
to
the gym now. I'm gonna go home.
What I find so funny is when people they say, I'm gonna buy a 1-year gym membership, and then I'll have to go for the whole year because I've already paid for the year.
But then
they go and then they stop, even though they paid for the year. And then they just have a gym membership for nothing. Really funny.
Yeah, I also think another very common one, at least for students, I want to pass my exams.
Oh my
God.
Get good grades.
Because you needed the New Year's to
of course.
I remember
that's the extra motivation you needed.
Yeah, this happened specifically in middle school because they annoyed us about planners all the time.
Oh yeah.
But there was always sort of like resolutions. It was like challenges you set yourself for the next term.
Oh yeah,
I hated doing those. That. Such a waste of my energy.
Yeah, I was always like told by everyone that my handwriting sucked because it did. Like it wouldn't go in a straight line. It would either go up or down.
Mine too.
And it was a mess.
My handwriting's
so every single time, my thing would just be like, improve my handwriting. How are you gonna do that? I don't know. Writing awfully until it looks less awful.
I love that.
And it worked.
That's great.
You keep writing.
Only took a couple of years, but it worked.
like 3.
Thing is, that is interesting. Have you noticed that most adults don't have very good handwriting?
Yeah, because they don't have to write every day.
Yeah, exactly. But like you think like, you know, the more you write over time, the better your handwriting gets. But then there's a point, where you stop writing as much and your handwriting just becomes this gibberish.
It's weird because there's jobs where you do have to write.
But it's still terrible. Like doctors,
have stereotypical. Yeah. Like doctors have to write like in patient files and everything all the time.
So they learn to do it really fast and really.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
it's terrible.
But then,
and then you have no idea what it says.
Like you see, like a lot of grown-ups, like they use just capital letters for everything. Have you noticed? Like when they write, like they just write in capital letters, or like they mix it up, like they do like capital R's in the middle of a word.
I've ever had.
And it's so weird. I'm like, did you at school like they drill it into your head like capital letter for like names and the first letter of a sentence, and then you do like and it's like why do you mix it up? Like
I do that sometimes actually.
Like use like a random like capital R in the middle of a sentence.
No, I don't know. Like sometimes I start just random words with capital letters in a way of emphasizing that word.
Same.
I know that I do too.
So like emphasis, like this word is important. Like I want you to focus on this. So I start it with a capital letter, and then it gets corrected, and obviously it's not grammarly correct.
No, I get that, but imagine like writing France and like only the R is capital, like in the middle of the word.
Okay, that's stupid, but
right?
Yeah,
but like that happens.
They make like the lowercase and uppercase letters the exact same
size.
And then it's that's not how it works.
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah,
there's different styles of handwriting. But yes, moving on from handwriting. What are you gonna do for New Year's?
No clue.
What do you usually do?
I normally we stay at the house. Normally like here, but we have friends over, like really close friends. We normally don't have like a full house full time. We sometimes get our cousins, but most of the time they're busy. We get some family friends that were like best friends with my parents when they were kids, and then we grew up with them. They're amazing. And we get some other close friends. So it's normally just my immediate family and close friends. So it's normally like 3-4 families in the house. That's all like you go upstairs and there's just like 7 people, and then you go downstairs and there's another 7. Everybody that sleeps in the house, we like sleep on the floor because there's no.
It's just a big house party.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool. What about you, Maria?
I usually just get together with my family. Like they usually come to my house and we all have dinner, and then like afterwards sometimes you do karaoke, and it's really funny seeing people try.
That's a great idea.
It's really funny. And then we just like watch like the fireworks, and we all just like play games, and
Cool.
What about you?
You, JP?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually I just spend it with my direct family and a few of my parents' friends, or my friends, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, we cheer with champagne when it's New Year's, and then we talk for a bit and eat. And then I usually go meet up with friends and go out something. Which is not going to be possible this year, obviously, unfortunately. But I'll still get to be with my family, which is going to be cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. Usually we go, depending on who we've gone to Christmas, we go to another person's house to have dinner. And I don't know, we just hang around until midnight. Like we just talk, have dinner, watch the fireworks, as you said, and then do the countdown. Like first everyone does the countdown. And then I remember, we don't really do it anymore a lot, but we used to do, I don't remember what the tradition is like. It's like with passage.
Yeah, raisins.
Like the raisins thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the fact it's supposedly there's 12 raisins for like 12 wishes for the next year. That's what I understood of it.
That's it.
I hate raisins.
I don't like raisins.
So that's the thing. I used to do it with almonds.
We normally hold them and just put them on the table.
I used to do it with almonds. Like I'd get 12 almonds instead of raisins.
Oh yeah.
And I would eat the almonds.
I get grapes sometimes because they're closer to raisins.
I think the way I do it was like throw the raisins, maybe something like that. I don't remember. Just
try and chuck it at your parents. Just like
yeah, just I don't like these.
Yeah.
But
but we haven't done it in a while actually. But I don't know, maybe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So resolutions. Does anyone know?
JP, start.
Yeah, you start, JP.
Yes, you start.
So I had a few.
So that we can steal them from you.
I have a few ideas. I've been trying to read more because I have so many. Like I love reading. Like I went through a middle school phase. I think most people go through, where you just read so much. You just read like a book every few days, and you just don't stop. And you go through like a whole series of books, and
I miss
it's
that.
Ridiculous. Like you just read.
I had book club.
Yeah, I went to all the book clubs. We went to some of the book clubs together. It was like it was great. And now I still love reading. I just don't read.
Don't have time.
Yeah, it's time and I guess laziness because like you have YouTube or Netflix instead, which is just so much easier.
Yeah, and I think like since you're so like you have so much stuff going on all the time, the little time that you have where it's just like, oh, I can do nothing.
Yes.
You just want to do nothing in a way.
Yeah, you can just stare at the ceiling.
Yeah, you just stare at the ceiling.
Honestly, I deeply relate to that because that's one of mine too. Like I have a bookshelf full of books that like I really want to read and I go to a bookstore and I buy books when I still haven't read the one that I have in my room and I just want to start reading more again because like it's like I said, like you don't have time to read, like I don't have time, I have schoolwork to do and books to read for school but then when you do have time, it's like what you were saying, like you do other things, so like I want to start reading more again too.
Like I have time. Too. Well, then there's a series I've been willing to watch, and that'll take less of my attention span. So
this is my pile of books I want to read right now, and
I have one in the sofa. Actually,
it's just right by my bed. And over the year, I've just been like, oh, I'd love to read this.
I'm gonna read that.
I'd love to read it.
Point.
Oh yes, I'll read this. And I'm just still stuck on the same book I was reading at the start of the year. Yeah.
If I was in my room, I'd show you. During quarantine, like the beginning of quarantine, I literally wrote a list called Quarantine Reading, full of books I was gonna read.
No.
There's like two ticked off. There's two ticked off. But like it's been there since like March. Like it's.
I was certain I was gonna read in quarantine.
Yeah, I was like,
I forgot who I was.
We're gonna be stuck at home.
We have
so much time to read.
I had so much time. Never mind, time is gone.
And
I think it's just like motivation, really, that's gone.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm making progress, and then all of a sudden, like, I just stop. Like, the first day of holidays, like this Christmas holidays, like, before going to bed, I just sat, like, with a book, and I read so much of it, like, and then I went to sleep, and then I picked it up, like, the next day, and then I haven't picked it up from there.
I think it's just like the thing, like picking up the book, you know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna read you, and then like you never actually pick it up and start reading it, so it's like, tomorrow, next week, next month, I'll read it soon. And you know,
I have one because like when I'm reading it, I love it, and I read like 3 chapters at once.
Absolutely.
And then I put it down, and then it's
like
just
it's gone.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. It's like something, I don't know. You just want to do the easier thing, which is just watch something random on YouTube.
And like the thing is, like I don't want to. The thing is, like I don't want to lose like the passion for reading, you know, because like we were saying before, when I was younger, I loved to read. When I first like started reading more, and I became like kind of a bookworm. Like I remember waking up early before school to read my books before I went to school. Like I was so excited. Like I was like a huge book fan. Like when I came to Clip, like and like there was a book club. Like I joined immediately. I was so happy. Like reading. Like so cool. And I don't want to lose that love, you know. Like because like
me neither.
Right? Yeah.
I would. I would read during the whole break, during the whole lunch. Like I'd eat, and as soon as I'd be done eating, I'd pull out a book and I'd just start reading.
For me, like I'd go to the MRC like at break times or after lunch, and I'd just sit there reading. Like
I would do that like all day, and then even during lessons, I'd read under the table. Like you know how most people just
I remember so many kids getting in trouble for reading in class, and I just thought that was the most stupid thing ever. Because the teachers are like, "You have to read." Then they're reading, and they get in trouble for reading. And I'm like, "What?"
No, it's because like so many kids get caught with their phone under the table.
Yeah,
but I just kept getting called out for having this massive book under the table. I was just reading.
Me too.
And I just loved it. It was like my favorite thing to do. And even during class, when I finished like some exercise and I had nothing to do,
Can I read?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I asked, but usually I just read under the table.
Yeah, you just did it.
And like it's so. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. Go. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, it's just like in Form 9, like in English class, we had like 15 minutes to read before class started.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah.
And that was great. I loved that. Like, it was just great because like I had some friends that like were reading books that I had already like read, so I was like just like watching them read and like reading myself, and it was just
that's gonna happen. No, like for me with reading, like in the beginning, like Form 5-ish, that area, like I wasn't that much into reading because I haven't really found the type of books that I enjoyed, you know, so I was just kind of reading for reading.
Yeah.
But then like I feel like more towards the end of middle school, I actually started like to enjoy, and I got to read more. And like then upper school came and I'm like bombarded with stuff to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. So I really want to get like that like pace again, you know?
I've never been very good at keeping up with reading. I remember like that's every year on the report card. Even in Poland and in here, it was, she has to read more. Like, okay, leave me alone. But I had a bit of I wasn't like book clubs and stuff, and my parents loved that because I was reading. But like closer to the end of middle school, I also got a bit of a phase because I read like one book I really liked because I had to for school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I was looking at more books like from the offer, and then my mom gave me one that we had around the house. And I read that one the whole time. Like I focused on that one and I read it the whole time. And then we got another one, and then I read that one, and then we went looking for books for like my grandpa, I think. And I was like, I'll find some books that you'll like to read. And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And I had 3, but I haven't touched them yet.
Of course.
So.
Yeah, I just basically my resolution was to get my reading more, like, you know, they always say read a bit every night before sleeping, especially because it helps you fall asleep. Like a lot of people, I have trouble falling asleep sometimes, and reading just makes you so tired, so it's perfect. Yeah. So I want to start reading because I need to get through this pile of books, because every month I get a new book that I want to read, so I need to get there. And the other things, I am gonna start going to the gym, which is ironic because we were talking about that.
Typical.
Yeah, I've started going to the gym, so I'm already doing well, and because I do martial arts, but I wanted to start going to the gym on the side, and yeah, I'm gonna try to go like at least once a week, like during the weekend. So hopefully that'll go well. Yeah.
No, I get that, especially like if you do like another sport, like not gym related, like another sport, like they can really benefit each other in a way.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
It really helps.
Yeah, because like I need to get stronger for like the martial arts, so I'll go to the gym and like work on certain things. So it's cool. I like it. I like the idea of it.
Yeah, like for dance,
I like the idea.
Sorry.
I like it in theory.
The idea.
I like it in theory. It's kind of going to the gym's kind of boring. I'm gonna start going with earphones or something, because I've been going.
Music helps.
Music helps. You meet some people that that you hang out with, and they're nice. Like it kind of motivates you more.
Run without something to distract me.
Yeah.
But since I've met people and like started to hang out more with people from there, I feel like I've gone more.
Oh, that's good. Because you have the motivation to like, I'll see them if I go. That's fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And also
sorry. No, go.
No, go ahead.
No, and you talk to each other and you're like, oh, are you going today? And that might just be the thing that gets you to go, you know?
Being with people at the gym is really fun. Like, I've been going with my dad and we work out together. So like we interchange, like we do it together and we help each other. Mm-hmm. It's just really motivating to go with someone else. If you go alone, it's kind of like...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and what other resolutions? Who wants to go? Who's figured it out?
My resolution's read more, maybe. I don't
read
know.
More, maybe.
Something out.
Maybe, let's not like put too much pressure on myself if I don't do it. I'll see how it goes.
My plan is like maybe finish one book that year, please.
Just one.
Just one. For me, I think this is the very like typical cliche ones, but like I want to enjoy this year a lot because like we're graduating, JP, like we're leaving high school, we're leaving school, and like this is gonna be like a year of changes, and I want to like enjoy like, especially because like this month was like cut short, like our time like with our friends, and like all the things we were gonna do and never got a chance to do them. So I really want to like take my time and enjoy this year and like spend time with friends. They're gonna be like probably like a lot of people, because like you have like your friends that you mostly hang out with, and then like you have friends that are your friends, but like you just mostly see them because you're at school with them.
Yeah.
And like when you leave school, you won't see them anymore. You know. So
I think about it all the time. It's so weird to me.
And like, sorry, and it's just just basically I just want to like enjoy like these months, these like with exams and everything, like spend time with them, make memories, hopefully have a graduation, just like
Yeah,
you'll have a graduation.
I know, but a commencement.
Yeah,
something that's kind of upsetting is just like this COVID thing has effectively kind of just a little bit ruined our best year of high school, and it's really sad.
Straight up has. It's straight up has.
Kind of just a little bit
to hate it.
Yeah, it's just
exactly.
It's just it's supposed going out, being with friends, doing things, going on holidays with people, and now it's just kind of like
you can't do any of that.
Most of your time at home, and the people that you do get to see outside of school are usually like your closest of friends. And the thing is, you can't as easily go with someone that you're not very close with, because you're not going to go to someone that you're not that close with and be like, hey, you want to hang out? Because I don't know, there's just this whole new dynamic. You only go with people that you're
close with,
you feel safe with because of COVID. And it kind of ruins some of your less close friendships. Like, it doesn't ruin, but like you get disconnected.
Distances,
and it's just sad.
It is.
Yeah. I'm tired.
So
I lost track of time. This is going to be a long episode.
Oops.
But
yes, enjoy the year, make memories, cherish the time and like the opportunities we're given. Hopefully wish for the best, that things will get better, and see how it goes.
Just hope it's a better year. Maybe the actual apocalypse will strike next year and
zombies.
Please don't say that. It's gonna be our first year in our university. I want it to go well.
At least zombies would be more stimulating than staying at home.
We don't know.
Aliens doesn't have to be apocalyptic.
At this
that
point.
would be fun.
I know. We could just make friends with aliens.
Yeah, vibe with the aliens. What's up?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, I thought of a New Year's resolution. I want to get better at ending these.
Yes,
this is a very long episode, and it needs to. Let's not give our editors a gigantic headache.
Yes.
Isn't it usually 40 minutes?
Well, it's around half an hour, so it's a real little over.
It's fine.
Right.
People love us so much that they don't mind listening to extra 10 minutes.
Then I'll just say my go very quickly, because I just
thought of one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very quick. No problem. It's fine. We got a bit carried away. No, I was just going to say, I had no idea what I was going to say. But I want to, since we were talking about like other sports and stuff, I think I want to take a bit of time, like more this year, to practice like dance outside of the classes, because I have classes like throughout the week. But like I just want to do a bit more practice, like develop more, try to experiment more. Like it's something I really like, and I think that would be, because like we just had a workshop from someone from outside, and like that, it was really amazing. I loved it a lot. It was one of those ones that's like super challenging. Like I was like, oh my god, my focus was like 100% all the time. But then I got home and I was like, okay, like I've actually learned like a lot in this, so I want to start applying it more like in my free time, do more practice sessions. So,
that's a great resolution.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a good resolution.
I've thought of another resolution.
What is it, JP?
We're full of ideas. I need to play more like guitar and bass, because I've been slacking since school started.
Me with piano. Yeah, same.
Yeah, I've been slacking a lot on playing my instruments, and also rehearse with my band Redshift more, because we've struggled a lot with rehearsing because of, you know, COVID regulations. But yeah, this year I've definitely gonna put more effort in the music side of things. So I'll end this one for, or do you want
go on. No. Let's see if you're better at it.
How do you say like hello in reverse? Like
goodbye.
No.
Oh, I mean hello and
hello, ole.
Ole.
Oh god.
Hello.
That just sounds like ole.
Ole. Ole.
Oh god.
That was such a bad joke. I'm so sorry.
It really was.
Goodbye.